Welcome to the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Monday, September 8, 2025. The most recent water vapor loop from GOES 18 shows a mature low-pressure system approaching the area, with the leading edge of the Pacific front getting very near to the coast. This low-pressure system will be impacting the region's weather during the next several days. A strong mid-level dry intrusion also lies well south of the area over Southern California. Visible imagery this morning reveals a strong marine layer presence with thickening clouds over the northwest third to half of the area. A mix of cloud conditions will be found across the area this afternoon, with heavier shading across western and northern areas, while more sun leading to a little higher peaks will be found across southern and eastern areas. It should also be mentioned a whole lot of smoke was generated by the Garnet fire during the past 24 hours, but shouldn't impact Northern California due to the expected transport wind flow. No changes in the weather pattern forecast, with a long-lived low-pressure system expected this week. It will be slow to move due to it being cut off from the primary jet stream. Ridging will develop in the wake of its passage Friday and Saturday, before quickly breaking down again late weekend. Near to below normal afternoon temperatures are expected today through Wednesday or Thursday, before a brief warm-up Friday and Saturday ahead of the next system, cooling likely by Sunday. The upcoming unsettled weather pattern will lead to lightning chances each day through at least Thursday. Wednesday continues to be the day when the strike potential is at its greatest, although the GFS is much more bullish than the European model. Most of the cells this week will likely be enshrouded in cooler temperatures and higher humidity and produce rainfall. The first round of wetting rain will impact the northwest third to half of the region during the next 24 hours. As the system settles in over the area Tuesday through Thursday, expect daily rounds of showers and thunderstorms impacting a broader portion of the region. Multiple RFC precipitation graphics are found on this slide and are valid into the morning hours. The lighter green shading indicates a half an inch or more, while the yellow shading represents plus 1 inch. The northwest half is likely to be favored during the event, but localized stronger thunderstorms can create heavier returns in areas not seen on these forecast graphics. At least 50% of the region should receive a quarter of an inch or more. Gusty south-southwest winds ahead of the Pacific front will affect large portions of the region today. Can't rule out some gusts in the 40s, but expect lots of peak gusts in the 20s and 30s. Humidity will also trend higher, with just some patches of low to marginally low humidity favoring the Far East, including some upper teens and 20s. Humidity recoveries tonight should be good to excellent. These forecast images are valid at 1700 today. Wind speeds will lessen Tuesday with just some areas of breeziness favoring the Greater Bay Area. Can't rule out a few localized downdraft wind impacts. Humidity will generally be elevated, although some patches of mid-20s to mid-30s could be seen across portions of the Sacramento Valley and Far East. Recoveries Tuesday night will be excellent. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Tuesday. Similar wind flow observed on Tuesday should also be seen on Wednesday, although humidity values should trend higher. Recoveries Wednesday night will be excellent. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Wednesday. As the low-pressure system exits the area, the wind flow will become more split, with both northerlies and westerlies. Humidity readings would also lower, with areas of upper teens, 20s, and 30s. These forecast images are valid for Friday. Onshore winds should redevelop by Sunday and increase ahead of the second low-pressure system. Humidity values are likely to be highest across western areas and the lowest across the eastern tier. The 7-day significant fire potential product shows a mix of risks due to both fire growing and slowing conditions. The most potential for fire growing is today, thanks to the wind increase combined with fairly flammable fuel bed across central and eastern areas. Moderating fuel conditions will occur, although the heavier, larger diameter fuels will take longer, absent of steady precipitation. In summary, gustiest winds of the next several days should occur today, with another organized wind period possible on Sunday. A multi-day unsettled weather pattern will lead to further moistening of the air mass, wetting precipitation, and lowering probability of ignitions. Lightning is also expected during this unsettled period, with Wednesday being the strongest signal day. Some warming and drying likely very late week and the first part of next weekend ahead of the second system.